Guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I am Rue, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. I got inspired by Elena. Now, she's not the first person to do these sort of videos, but she's been doing them recently, and they have me inspired to just talk about some palettes in my collection. So what she is doing is just talking about the palettes she has in her collection with the best packaging. But what I want to do is actually rank my top 10 palettes in my collection based strictly on packaging. So we're going to go through my top 10 palettes that have the best packaging in my opinion. And yeah, if that sounds like fun to you, let's go ahead and jump right in. So I went through my collection. There's a couple that I lumped together in one spot. I'll explain when I get to those. But yeah, in 10th place, and I love the packaging of all of these. These are definitely my favorite packaging of my collection. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in my top 10. A lot of my packaging is very simple, but I wanted to go with the fun, beautiful packaging in my collection. So yeah, in 10th place, we have the Treat palette. This is from Beauty Moon Cosmetics, and Doodles by the Bunny did help create the packaging, and this is the color story, but we're not doing color story. We are strictly basing it off this beautiful packaging, and the reason why it's so low is because it is very simple. It's cute. The matching one to this is a little bit higher up. You'll see it soon, but it's just ice cream cones. It's very cute. I feel like maybe if it was candy or something instead, because it was Halloween themed, maybe that would have been better, but I still love it. I think it's really beautiful, and the outside packaging really does match the inside beautifully. So in 10th place, we have the Treat palette from Beauty Moon Cosmetics. And this was an Eyescream Beauty collab. It was limited edition for the Eyescream Beauty Box, for Beauty Moon subscription box, and then I think there were a few extras, but I think it's limited edition. I think. Don't quote me. All right. In 9th place, we have the Hip Dot My Chemical Romance 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge palette. I love My Chemical Romance. When they first released this, I did miss it, and it came back into stock, and my lovely partner actually got it for me, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. I cannot wait to play with it. It's coming soon in the series I'm working on, where I use every shade in every single palette in my collection. But the reason it's lower is because it's just it's an album cover, so it was already pre-created art. It wasn't really created for the palette. I mean, it might be a little different. I'd have to double check. But the aesthetic itself it already existed. So to me, it's just a little bit, which is what I would want for a My Chemical Romance palette, don't get me wrong. But the other ones, they just feel a little bit more curated for the brand and that sort of thing. So for the packaging, number 9 is My Chemical Romance Hip Dot palette. So obsessed, so beautiful. In 8th place, we have the Trick palette. This one is also from Beauty Moon Cosmetics x Eyescream Beauty, and Doodles by the Bunny did the artwork for this one as well. This one is just so much more Halloween-esque than the Treat palette. Like, they go together so beautifully. I don't know why they went with the ice cream vibes, but together they're so cute. Separately, I feel like this one doesn't scream Halloween to me, but together they really do. But this one, I just think there's a little more creativity between the pumpkin ice cream and the ghosts, and I don't know, I just feel like this one is a little bit more unique. And just so you can see the inside color story, inside and out, this one screams Halloween to me, which is what it's supposed to scream, as those two were for the October Halloween spooky ice cream beauty box. So in 8th place, we have the Trick palette from Beauty Moon Cosmetics. Again, these are only ranked on packaging, not color story, not quality, just packaging. Next up, this one is the Hasina 2 palette. This is in 7th place, and this one is beautiful. This is from Blush Tribe. The brand unfortunately no longer exists. For a long time, this was my favorite palette just as a whole. This is the color story. It's one of my only palettes that has pan in it, but Again, we're only judging it based on the artwork. This one, it's giving beautiful Northern Lights vibes. It really does feel, I don't know how to explain it, but she is absolutely gorgeous, this artwork. Yeah, like I said, it screams Northern Lights to me. It's like little snowflakes. I love this one. So in 7th place, we have the Hasina 2 palette. In 6th place, we have the Fairy Frolic by Unearthly Cosmetics. This is just so beautiful. I love the hair flowing in the wind. I love the aesthetic of the outfit, all the jewelry. It's just absolutely beautifully done. Here's the color story for this one. Again, we're not judging on color story or quality, just packaging, and I really do think that this one is absolutely beautiful. It really speaks to me. Unfortunately, I don't think this palette exists anywhere anymore, which is a shame because I really do love it as a whole. But in 6th place for packaging, this is the Fairy Frolic from Unearthly Cosmetics. All right, next up we have in 5th place, this is my new Nomad Cosmetics Haunted Europe palette. I love that it shifts. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The artwork on it is really cool and unique. I think this is gorgeous and I'm so happy to have it in my collection. Here's the color story, which also absolutely insane. I cannot wait to play with this some more. But in 5th place, we have the Nomad Cosmetics Haunted Europe palette. In 4th place, we have another Unearthly Cosmetics palette. The artwork on the Unearthly Cosmetic ones are absolutely insane. This is the Strawberry Milkshake. This is the Strawberry Milkshake palette by Unearthly Cosmetics. I love the like whipped cream dripping out of her eyes, the little strawberry with the milkshake. It's very cute. It's giving like, it's a very cutesy aesthetic, but also kind of creepy with like the drippy eyes and the red eyeballs, and it's gorgeous. I love creepy, cute vibes, and this one, I absolutely love it. The color story is also adorable, but again, ranking strictly on packaging. So in, what was this, 4th place? In 4th place, we do have the Unearthly Cosmetics Strawberry Milkshake palette. So adorable. All right, top 3. I'm so excited. In 3rd place, yet another Unearthly Cosmetics palette. This is the Devour palette, and you best believe when this one got released, I got the entire collection. Here is the color story, which also insanely beautiful. I cannot with this one, but the artwork is just so cool. I love the Venus flytraps. I love, like, it's just gorgeous. I love that she's just like chilling in one as if it's a big lounging chair. This is so beautiful. The artwork on it is amazing. So in 3rd place, we do have the Unearthly Cosmetics Devour palette. All right, in the top 2 places, I lumped 2 palettes together just because they go hand in hand. You'll see in a moment. So in 2nd place, we have the Game Beauty Persona 5 collection. Now this one, I don't really care for. I just wanted to give it an honorable mention because the packaging on this one is gorgeous. It has all of the main characters and the character you play in the center. This is the Phantom Thieves collection. So together, this is the Persona 5 collection. We've got the Metaverse palette and then the Phantom Thieves palette. And the Phantom Thieves palette is so, so beautiful. I absolutely love the way that they did this. It's gorgeous. Absolutely love it. I'll show you the color story of both palettes. This one, it very much resembles what's on the outside. Very beautiful rainbow-esque palette. And then on the Metaverse, again, it does really well to match what's on the outside. This one is more grungy, deep, sultry tones, some kind of mauve-y tones, you know? It's like, I don't really know how to explain it, but together these are gorgeous. This is the main one I'm ranking as far as the packaging goes though. So in 2nd place, we have the Phantom Thieves palette by Game Beauty from their Persona 5 collection. This one, I'm gonna say, when I saw this, I was like, that game looks incredible. based on the makeup. So I went over to my partner and I was like, hey, have you heard of the Phantom Thieves? And he's like, yeah, I want to play it. And I was like, okay, me too. Let's play it. So I played the game strictly so that I could justify buying the makeup because I loved it so much, but I didn't want to be a poser that like bought the makeup and had no idea what it was about. And I fell absolutely in love with the game. It's such a fun game. And I also absolutely love the makeup. So just a fun little story there. But yeah, in second place, we have the Game Beauty Phantom Thieves palette. Lastly, we have the Odin's Eye Angelica Nyqvist collection. So this is the Halloween collab that they did, I believe 2 years ago. These I lumped together because they're basically the same artwork, just in 2 different color tones. So we have the Trick or Treat palette and the Little Ghost palette. The packaging on these is insane. Do you see how those bats like shine, and the colors on it are just absurd. Like, these are so beautiful. There was no way that I could not rank these as the best packaging in my collection. I'm going to go ahead and show you color story. So for the Trick or Treat palette, we have this one here. Lots of reds, greens, oranges. Very fall-esque. Definitely a very fall palette here. And then for the Little Ghost palette, we have more of like a brighter tone with just a row of fall shades. Got lots of blues and purples in this one. This one doesn't scream Halloween to me color story wise, but we're not talking color story today. We are talking packaging, and the packaging on these is absurd. It is insanely beautiful. I'm absolutely obsessed. So those were my top 10 palettes based strictly on packaging. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you guys can go ahead and leave me a like. Out of these palettes, would you rank them differently? Which would be your top? What is your top palette based strictly on packaging in your collection? Let me know. And if you want to see more content from me, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. Any discount codes will always be linked in the description box. And yeah, with all that said, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.